PostMarketOS 24.06, and this is just the TTY console version that was benchmarked. And where is it ranked? Numero uno. This is great to see. I mean, I guess it's based on Alpine, so it's right in line with that. But somehow they've managed to reduce the memory usage, which is great. I'm wondering if there's anything that PostMarketOS has done that could be upstream to Alpine Linux to also reduce the RAM usage there. That would be great. But unfortunately, something about PostMarketOS causes the CPU load to be high. I'm not sure why, but this is something that would be great if it was addressed in PostMarketOS. If it was also 0. 1.33 is very high in comparison. The disk usage is also higher, which is curious. I'm wondering if there's something additional bundled, like the dialers and stuff like that, since it's intended for mobile devices. But I guess not all mobile devices will have a dialer. So that's interesting that this is also higher. Or it could just be... No, they're both tested on x86, so it's not an architecture thing. And then the other thing is 57 seconds to reboot. This is bananas compared to 8 seconds. So whatever is causing these two things, hopefully they get addressed. So it might be worth having a GitLab issue submitted regarding these two, because this is so high. And it's worth pointing out that this is with no display. This is just console. So this should not be this high. Alright, so let's have a look at the reboot time for PostMarketOS. Just the console version with no desktop environment. One thing I will note is in order to record this reboot time, I had to rerun the test. And so if you have a look at everybytecounts.org, you'll see that the load average issue has changed. It is now back to 0. And the reboot time is only 21 seconds or so. So I don't know if since the last time that was benchmarked, PostMarketOS made an update, but now it looks like we're no longer getting that 57-second reboot time. So that is fantastic. So let's go ahead and have a look at the reboot. And we got a logo instead of showing the actual shutdown output. And now we're booting back up. Interestingly, it looks like they load the kernel directly. And that's how I was able to get this recording. We're still booting up, and we're booted up. No log output, unfortunately, but there you go. PostMarketOS. I hope things get better. Gosh darn it, Garbingle Bean.